Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans, and it's getting very close to Christmas. But, you know, the banks, who are controlled by Wall Street, do not understand what a Christmas spirit is. They are Scrooge. They are just so evil. They are just disgusting. And unfortunately, their influence moves down the ranks, okay? Just understand that. I had an email from a fella, I'm not going to say who it is, but he's an Orange Free State farmer, and he says basically that one of the directors of the bank, a Mr. Bertie Haggott, that's Haggot, is now telling farmers that they will look into every farmer on an individual basis and help us wherever they can. And then goes on to say that because of the video that I posted, which has gone viral, about how the banks refuse to support the Free State farmers, they're now actually reconsidering giving loans to those farmers and are even suggesting that they are happy to declare those farmers bankrupt as a direct result. Now, let's understand something, that the banking system in South Africa today is run by not white directors, but African directors. That's the only way you can run a company in South Africa. The bank itself might be run from Wall Street, but the people who are under Wall Street are not the old white directors. In fact, I'll tell you a story. Okay, I used to work at Barclays Bank in Escort, and I resigned from there I'd been nearly 10 years in Barclays Bank. I mean, I'd been in Greytown. I told you about my story where I was sent to Kopo, and then I went to Escort, and then I went to Pietermaritzburg. I had nearly 10 years in the bank. And the guys who I worked with, and I'm going to give only one name because he passed away a couple of years ago, and he was a lovely, lovely. He was like my father in many ways. He was just a great guy. His name was Digby Lake, okay? Digby. His nickname was Digby Lake. And he was the manager of Barclays Bank in Escort in the late 1970s, early 1980s. Lovely, 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 lovely guy. And after 1994, my accountant, who also an amazing guy. This fellow who met his wife in Escort, adopted a couple of young boys and brought them up. And the first thing they did when they got old enough to understand what was going on is they actually went out and sought and contacted their original parents. And they're now all really good friends. But that's the nature of the people I'm talking about, okay? Now, what happened to them post-1994 is because of BEE, they were literally thrown out of the bank, and they brought in the cleaning staff, and they brought in anyone who had any type of association with the bank to be managers, accountants, whatever. And you know what the job that these really skilled bankers were given, the white bankers were given? They had to go in to different branches every day on a contract basis. They didn't have a job. They were going on a contract basis because of their skills to clean up the mess that the Africans now running the banks in each branch were creating. Loans with the wrong forms, without the security. It was just the stories I could tell you are incredible. But these white guys who had spent their lives working in the bank and building up their careers were turfed out and then brought in as contract staff to clean up the mess of the affirmative action assholes who were brought in. And that's why the banking system in South Africa is going to just collapse, because, you know, they're running out of white guys who understand the banking system. They're getting older and older now. Okay, they're getting older. I mean, my mate, I'm not going to say what his name is. He must be 65, 66. And he's one of the younger bankers who is helping clear up the mess. Now, when they disappear, imagine what people like Malema and Floyd Shibambu are going to do when they get into the banking system. They're just going to clean up big time. This is a huge wake-up call. Okay, guys? And the tragedy is that the bank managers who are black Africans now are targeting the white farmers because they want to bring them down. They want them to go meekly, and it's not going to happen. I can tell you right now. I mean, I know the guys who contact me through my channel, and they're going nowhere. And the tragedy is that you've got people who do not understand anything about banking who are now giving out loans. Is it any wonder what happened with the VBS Bank? Anyway, guys, that's my rant for the day. Please remember to subscribe and have a lovely day. Take care, guys. Bye for now.